Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish and welcome to episode 5 of our playthrough of Factorio, where we are getting the 3 achievements of getting on track like a pro, lazy bastard, and there is no spoon on the same playthrough on default settings. Last episode we managed to get red and green science up and running in the beginnings of a main bus, and we also got our first biter attack, so let's continue the run. Okay, since we've got biter attacks, it seems like it would be prudent for us to go ahead and get some military production going. So let's just fix our steel belt here on the bus to get it aligned where we want it to be. And let's go ahead and set up, I think, red ammo and grenades. These will be the main military techs I think we need to get through the game. That'll probably be all that we need. So let's just drop off our assembly machine 1s, get the assembly machine 2s, and then we can come over here and see about setting things up. So let's get grenade production set up over here next to the coal. Then let's see, we're going to need input belt for iron, output belt for the grenades and red ammo. Okay, now let's work on the red ammo. The proper ratio is going to be 1 assembly machine making yellow ammo can feed 3 assembly machines making red ammo. So let's go ahead and set that up over here. This will be the assembly machine for the yellow ammo and the 3 for the red ammo. Then we're going to need copper and steel for the red ammo, and then we'll need a belt for the yellow ammo that we're producing up here in the front. Okay, that's what we're going to need. So let's figure out how to get our inputs in here. We're going to need the copper and steel over here. So let's grab these off the bus this way. We can combine them onto a single combined belt like this. Bring them up and over. And then use the undergrounds to continue the bus. Okay, very nice. Let's see, we're going to need iron up here, so let's create some gaps over here. I guess the splitter is going to need to be about here, which means that we need a little bit of room here for splitting that off. So we'll back these up a little bit. Okay, this will give us our iron to come across, and then we can hop with the undergrounds like this. Okay, great. Next research, red chips. Sounds good. Okay, these will be grenades. This will be the yellow ammo. These will be the red ammo, 3 of them. And now we just need the inserters. So we'll use fast inserters for the coal. Grenades are pretty coal hungry, so we'll get those in there. We'll get the iron in here, and then we'll use long inserters to output them on that combined belt there. Okay, that should take care of grenades. Let's see, we've got some visitors again. Let's go get rid of them. We will be having to go visit their nest sooner rather than later, I think, because they keep showing up here. So, and they're going to keep showing up until we go deal with them. But we're not ready to go deal with them yet, so let's continue working on this. Okay, we need power. Okay, that'll get grenade production going. Okay, yellow ammo needs iron, and then we'll output on the bottom belt. We need the inputs of the yellow ammo here, and then we need the copper and steel into the red ammo like this up here. Okay, so, and let's see, power poles, power pole. And then we just need the outputs onto, we could probably use the yellow inserters because red ammo production is slow enough that we don't need the fast inserters to keep up with them. Let's see, if I move this over here, I can use 1 power pole. Okay. That looks good. Get some lights so we can see what we're doing here. Okay, that should be good. And then let's get a splitter into a couple of boxes so that we can collect our red ammo and grenades. Okay, let's filter grenades left, that's fine. Put those in there. Okay, we'll research the blue science. And then, let's see. We don't need these belts, so we'll clean those up. Okay, that is producing grenades and red ammo. That looks good. Okay. Wow, the research is coming fast. Okay, let's get modular armor. I think we can benefit from that. Let's see. Let's just make sure we have a lane balancer over here for the green circuits to make sure that we are incorporating the output from the buffer properly. All right, getting attacked again. We're gonna have to go deal with that in a moment. But let's also get a buffer going for copper and iron. I guess we'll go deal with the biter attack first. As we said, they're gonna just continue coming until we go deal with them. Maybe we have to go deal with them now. Let's see how we're doing in terms of producing armaments. Okay, we've got 50 grenades and at least a little bit of red ammo. So that's good. Let's see. I guess that's enough to probably go take out the first bases that we need to go deal with. Let's get repair packs. And let's go visit the neighbors with a car. We'll put our red ammo in here for right now. Oh my gosh, if we're getting in a car, we have to get a proper fishy green color going. So that's good. All right, it looks like these two bases down here are the ones we need to get. Let's see. We'll get solar panels. Not because we're gonna really rely on them for power, but actually just so we can get some solar powered radar outposts to keep tabs on the neighbors and watch for expansions and things. Okay, let's avoid this rock if we can get around it. Okay, hi neighbors. All right, here we go. Nice thing about grenades and red ammo is we can make pretty quick work of these bases while evolution is still pretty low. Okay, come over for the second one. I guess we have to take the long way around these cliffs here. But we will work our way down. Let's see, I ran out of ammo, so I'm going to need to switch those in at some point. Maybe I'll just rely on the grenades for right now until I use up the red ammo. Okay, we'll keep whittling ourselves away here. More grenades for you. Try to use the red ammo on the nests and the worms, but we're out of it, so we'll switch to the yellow ammo. A little bit more work here on the last base. There we go. Clear out the stragglers. All right. That will work fine. Okay, let's get back to base. And resume our base building. We don't want to spend too much time out fighting binders if we can help it. Fortunately, we have research that we can be doing while we're away, so we'll just repair up our car here and continue working. All right, I think the next thing that we need to work on is probably oil. Okay, for that we're going to need refineries, which means we're going to need to grab some stone bricks out of here. 100 should be enough to make 10 refineries, which I think will be all that we need. But let's set up an assembly machine for making those. That's the oil that we're going to go for up here. Looks like there are, what, 9-ish patches of oil, so we'll need some pump jacks as well. Let's see, we'll have these make refineries. Okay, we'll have these make pump jacks. Oops, we need some more steel and green circuits. So I'll grab some steel out of here. I guess we'll finish setting up this iron buffer here. Okay, we'll prioritize things going out to the bus. We'll do our, whoops, we're out of belts. So let's go get some. Okay, belts. All right, let's see. All right, there's steel for you. We need green circuits for the pump jacks, so let's grab some out of the buffer. That's probably enough. Okay, there you go. That'll make pump jacks. Looks like we're short on some other ingredients for the refineries, so... Okay, let's see. We'll get the portable solar panel to power our modular armor. Let's finish building the iron buffer over here. We've got the splitter, input priority from the smelting. Of course, we need to do a lane balancer to incorporate the buffer output properly. We need power for these. Let's get some lights around the buffer. Okay. We want to do the same thing over here, I think, for the copper. So let's go ahead and get... We're going to need a lot of copper later, especially for the low density structures. Let's see. Okay, we want to prioritize things coming in from the smelting if we can manage it. All right, let's see. Output from the buffer is going to need to come in here. And the output from this side is going to need to come in here. Okay, this is a little too crowded here, so let's fix this. Let's just extend. We'll do this because we need to actually, we only want to buffer up stuff that is not needed for the bus. So let's do it that way. Okay, that means we can bring the extra copper this way. Then we can set up our buffers up here. Okay, that looks better. Okay, and then we can just get a single, let's see. We can combine things in like this. Okay, input priority left. That means come from the smelting first before using the buffer. And then we'll lane balance like that. Okay, good. Now we need inserters to populate the buffer. Like so. And to feed back out of it. Okay. There we go. Let's get lights around the buffer. Okay, that's copper buffer. All right, personal batteries. We'll need those for the armor too. All right, then we're going to need pipes so that we can go get the... All right, we got too much stuff in here. What can we... Let's dump iron into... A bunch of this stuff takes iron, so we can just dump extra iron in here. Let's see, who takes copper? These guys take copper, so we can dump that out. Okay, that frees up some space. Put some iron in the green circuits. Okay. That gives us room. Now we can get the pipes. We're going to need modules. Okay, now we can get the pipes to go get the oil. Let's see how we're doing on our pump jacks and refineries over here. Okay, we got 9 refineries. That looks good. Maybe let's get one more. So we have a total of 10. We've got 9 pump jacks. That's, I think, about right. So let's see. Let's make some pumps as well. We'll need those for our processing. And then let's just make some more engines because I think we'll need more, end up needing more pumps than that. Plus we might want some backup engines in case we lose our car. Okay, let's see. Let's make a little room over here because we're also going to need chemical plants. So we need to extend our mall a little bit for those guys. So let's see. Set these up here. Get the output boxes. Okay, we're gonna have these make the solar panels like we were talking about. We'll use those for radar outposts. Okay, then you need these inputs. You also need steel. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's get radars for the radar outposts. So again, just one stack will be fine. Radar just needs this stuff down here. Okay, those will make radars. Okay, I guess we'll leave the chem plants for later until we need them. All right, modules, good. Let's see, let's go ahead and, oh, we should definitely limit these chests. We don't need that much armaments, but let's grab what we have in case we need to clear some stuff around the oil. I guess we can get rid of the yellow ammo because we're going to be full on red ammo at this point. I guess we'll put half in our inventory so we can stick it in the car. Okay, that was speed modules. Let's do prod modules. Let's get our car and head on up to the oil. Some fuel, some ammo. Let's see. I guess we're gonna drag power on the way up there so we can start the power up here. Like so, and then we can drag it while we drive. Whoops. Especially if we hold down the button. Okay, efficiency modules. These are gonna help us control pollution. Oh, gotta get around this rock. Get out of my way, rock. Okay, there we go. Some beautiful driving. Okay, dodge around the cliffs. Dodge around the trees. Sneak through here. Oh, run over the power poles. Don't run over the power poles. There we go. Oh, that was not great. We just ran out of power poles, so let's go back and get some more. Definitely not going to be a record-setting pace here if we are forgetting things before we head out. That's sort of one of the main tricks with getting through things quickly, is like making sure you bring everything you need before you go anywhere. So you don't have to sort of take repeat trips. Driving around, walking around, this actually takes a lot of the time in getting through the game. But okay, let's see. We want our power poles. So let's get these trees out of the way, then we can grab the power poles. Okay. Let's head on back up. I guess we can get some more pipes just to make sure we have enough of those. So we can drag the oil back to the base. All right, let's try this oil outpost again. Follow the line of the power poles back up. Oh, would not be a Mystic Fish Factorio run if we didn't run over a power pole. Okay, let's make our way up here. Continue the power up a little closer to the oil. All right, let's see. We've got to get these trees out of the way. Fortunately, we brought some handy-dandy tree removal devices. Okay, let's get the pump jacks in place. Let's see, we'll point these this way. Point these this way. Okay. All right, the way I like to do the oil is get a line of pipes between all the pump jacks like this. And then we can just use undergrounds to connect them to that sort of main oil pipeline there like this. Okay, connect you over there. We're gonna need to bend this guy around. Back to the middle. You're already connected. You're close enough. We don't need an underground. And then let's get these trees out of the way. All right, let's continue the weapon upgrades. We are going to need to clear more biter bases, I think, before we're done. All right, we'll hop you across like that. Okay, that's all the oil connected. Let's get a radar up this section, and then we just need power for the pump jacks. Okay, let's just spread some power poles around here. Okay, that connects everybody to power. We'll complete the loop here. We'll make a few redundant connections, and then we just need to drag the oil back. So let's get undergrounds going. All right, bring these back. Let's see if we can dodge through various obstacles here. Okay, still dodging the trees. Nope, we gotta get these trees out of the way. There's our... Okay, now we can see. All right, continuing on. Trees are in my way. Okay, let's see. So far we missed those cliffs, so that's good. Let's see, we can dodge these cliffs as long as we get out in front of them. We can also dodge these cliffs. All right, continuing our way down. Let's see, there's a lot of forest over here. Let's get rid of these guys. You know what, let's just turn here. Because we need to come this way anyway to get to the base. Okay, then we can come down to get past the end of our power. Okay. And let's get a little closer to sort of the main bus vertical. All right, let's see. Where is this going to want to come in? All right, let's get... Go a little faster in the car here. What else? Cliff explosives. We definitely have cliffs in and around the base. We're going to want to make some cliff explosives. All right, we need more underground pipes. Okay, we got those. What else do we need while we're here? Let's see. Let's just speed up, make sure we get enough iron into this guy, making pipes. I guess that looks okay. We do want a lot of pipes going into the undergrounds because undergrounds take 10 pipes each, so. All right, that'll maybe help us with our underground production. Okay, come back up here. Okay, let's see. We're also going to need eventually water, so let's make an offshore pump for water, for oil processing, etc. Okay, we can bring the water down at the same time. All right, water pump, underground's going down this way. Let's see, let's get concrete. We're eventually going to need that for the rocket silo. Okay, we can bring the oil and the water down together. Okay, we'll continue the oil down this way until we can see how we're gonna thread this through. Let's see, I think we're gonna have to dodge over this way. Like this. Let's get some pipes for the bends. Okay, then we'll come down here. Whoops. Let's get out in front of this belt. Down here. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I guess we'll go down south of our military production and then cut over. Let's see, we'll do it here. Okay, all right, and then we'll bring it over here and then we'll do our oil processing over this direction. Maybe on the other side of these cliffs, like over here somewhere. Okay, but let's go bring the water so that we don't have to go do that again. Or we don't have to wander up this way to do the water again. But let's see, we're gonna need more undergrounds for that. Okay, we did make some more, so that's good. Whoops, something messed up the belts here. Let's go fix those. There we go. All right, green circuits. You're definitely going to be short on green circuits later in the game. Let's see, buffers are buffering, so that looks good. We're definitely stacking up the copper, so that's good, but you can see we're totally using all of the iron. Okay, I think this is actually what I wanted. I had an extra belt in here. Really wanted those 2 out of those 6 lanes coming out of the 3 splitters. I wanted the middle 2, which represented the half of the iron going into the iron gears. So maybe that will help us out. Okay, let's see. Let's finish bringing the water down for the oil processing and oil products processing. I guess we'll bring the water down this way next to the oil, since it will fit in here nicely. I guess we'll come north right along this oil belt, or not oil belt, coal belt. Okay, this is where we want the water to come down. I guess we can just move this pump over, since we can point it right at the line of pipes we just laid down. Okay, we'll get some pipes. Okay, there's water. That means we don't need these water pipes over here, so we can recycle. Concrete's finished. Let's get mining productivity. Mining productivity will make our starting ore patches last a little longer. And in addition, that means fewer miners are going to be needed to produce a certain rate of ore, and so it also saves on pollution. All right, let's bring the water over here. We don't need it yet, but we will need it eventually. And we'll put it over here. Okay, let's set up our refineries. Let's get these trees out of the way. Guess we'll repair the damage we just created. No sense having repair packs if we don't use them. We'll tidy things up like that a little bit. Let's see, we've got extra coal. And we can just top up the stone brick production. We're still going to need a bunch of these for electric furnaces later. Let's see. We do need to make sure we have some coal for running around in cars. We might as well go ahead and get a lane balancer in here, just because we don't have completely balanced lines of coal up there. Okay. Let's see. Refineries. Where are we? Here we, no, wait, maybe I didn't pick them up out of the assembler. Okay, let's go get them. All right, there's extra pumps. And okay, there's our refineries. Let's see, let's put a light so we can find our pump creation when we come back. Okay, let's see. Let's lay out our refineries over here, this side of the cliffs. Okay, we need power poles on either side. Let's set the recipe to basic oil processing. And then we can just lay these out like this by dragging them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's drag the power poles across first. Those will fill in the blueprints. And then we can drag the refineries down, and because the power poles are there, the refineries end up in the right place. Okay, now we can do something similar with lights. Drag these across. And then connect power. All right, now we have lights. Okay, let's go ahead and build out this side. We don't have the water for the advanced oil yet, but that's okay. We can just lay out the pipes right now. So 2 for the water, 1 for the oil. That'll let us thread things through. Just work our way down here. go. Okay, now I can put the underground pipes going up north, and if we face this right, the nice thing is that the underground pipe flips over after you place one, so that means we can just sort of click, 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 click like this. And quickly thread all of these through. All right, we're out of undergrounds again. Okay, let's actually come check on our steel buffer up here, because we are going to need tons of steel towards the end of the game. We're getting a few things up here into the buffer, but I think let's get a lane balancer over here, just to make sure that we're fully producing everything we could produce here. All right, we'll dodge this around. Okay, lane balancer. That looks good. Okay, where were we? Oh, that's right. We were getting underground pipes to finish up our oil processing setup. So let's go get those. Okay. Undergrounds. Guess we have enough pipes. All right, now we need to finish the input side of the oil processing. Okay, guess we'll see. This is why I want the cliff explosives eventually. I'm gonna get tired of walking around these cliffs. All right, but we'll finish up the input side. Okay, we don't need to go any further north than that. We'll plug the oil in there. Okay, refineries are firing. That looks good. That's where the water will eventually come in. I guess we can plug that in as well. Okay, now we'll be all set for advanced oil processing. Okay, let's see. What else do we want over here? I guess we're ready for advanced oil processing is the next thing. I think we're done with red and green for right now. Okay, so this side, we're gonna need 3 pipes for the heavy oil, 2 for the light, and 1 for the petroleum gas. So we can just go ahead and lay these out right now. I'm not sure we have enough undergrounds to actually completely sort of wire up the outputs here, but since we're not going to be using the heavy and light oil ones yet until we get to advanced oil processing. I think that's okay. We can just we'll lay out these pipes here, and then we can just do the connection just for the petroleum gas for right now. All right, we'll bring these outputs up. And done. Okay, I think we will pause things there. We have a nice little milestone of having gotten our oil processing set up. So we will continue on here. We've got a little more than 5 hours left in order to hit the there is no spoon and launch a rocket in less than 8 hours. So we'll be continuing on with that. I think we need to be working towards setting up blue science next, but as always, we'll leave that as a problem for future Mystic Fish. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.